The U.S. Department of the Treasury plays a crucial role in managing the nation's money. Each year, it allocates trillions of dollars across various sectors, shaping how government services are delivered and national priorities are supported. Understanding where the federal government directs its spending helps citizens grasp the inner workings of national policy and public finance. This video explores the top 10 areas where the U.S. Treasury allocates the most money, based on the latest federal budget data. 1. Social Security. Social Security is consistently the largest single category of federal spending. This program provides monthly payments to retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors of deceased workers. With an aging population, the demand for Social Security benefits continues to grow. The Treasury ensures timely disbursement of these funds to tens of millions of Americans each month. Key note: nearly 1 in 5 Americans receive Social Security, making it a vital part of household income for millions. 2. Medicare. Medicare, the federal health insurance program for people aged 65 and older, represents another major share of Treasury expenditures. The program also serves younger individuals with certain disabilities. As healthcare costs rise and the population ages, Medicare spending continues to expand significantly. Key note: Medicare helps cover hospital stays, doctor visits, and prescription drugs for millions of Americans. 3. Medicaid and CHIP. Medicaid provides health coverage for low-income individuals and families, while CHIP, Children's Health Insurance Program, offers affordable coverage to children and working families. These programs are jointly funded by federal and state governments, but the U.S. Treasury shoulders a substantial portion. Key note: these programs ensure health access for some of the nation's most vulnerable groups, including children, pregnant women, and those with disabilities. 4. National defense and military. A large part of the federal budget is allocated to defense spending. This includes salaries for military personnel, equipment procurement, operations, and overseas deployments. The Department of Defense receives hundreds of billions of dollars annually through the Treasury to maintain U.S. military readiness. Key note: defense spending supports both national security and millions of jobs tied to the defense industry. 5. Interest on the national debt. Paying interest on the national debt is a growing portion of federal spending. As the debt increases, so does the cost of borrowing. The Treasury is responsible for making regular interest payments to bondholders who have loaned money to the government through Treasury securities. Key note: interest payments do not buy new services, they simply maintain the government's financial obligations. 6. Veterans Affairs, VA, programs. The U.S. government provides health care, education, housing, and other benefits to military veterans through the Department of Veterans Affairs. The Treasury allocates substantial funding to ensure veterans receive the support they earned through their service. Key note: VA expenditures include funding for hospitals, medical services, disability benefits, and veteran pensions. 7. Education and student aid. While education is mainly a state and local responsibility, the federal government supports public education through grants, Title I programs, and special education funding. The Treasury also funds federal student aid, including Pell Grants and subsidized loans. Key note: investment in education helps increase future economic productivity and workforce readiness. 8. Transportation and infrastructure. Funds for transportation projects, such as highways, public transit, and aviation, are distributed through the Treasury to the Department of Transportation. Infrastructure investments are vital for economic development, public safety, and everyday convenience. Key note: spending in this area often creates jobs and stimulates local economies while improving national mobility. 9. Income security programs. This category includes programs like unemployment insurance, food assistance, SNAP, housing assistance, and other welfare programs. These initiatives support Americans facing economic hardship and help stabilize the economy during downturns. Key note: income security programs act as a safety net and help reduce poverty across the country. 10. Science, energy, and environmental initiatives. The Treasury funds research and development in science, energy, and environmental protection. This includes agencies like the Department of Energy, NASA, and the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. These investments drive innovation and support long-term economic and environmental goals. Keynote: clean energy and climate resilience are becoming growing priorities for future-focused spending. The U.S. Treasury manages a vast and complex budget that reflects national priorities. From supporting retirees and military personnel to investing in healthcare, education, and infrastructure, federal spending touches nearly every aspect of American life. Understanding where the money goes helps citizens make informed decisions, especially during elections or budget debates. As the economy and population continue to evolve, the Treasury's role in managing public resources remains more important than ever.